So we're gonna go back a little bit. So what was the last event that you competed at in person under the Maryville banner?
So my last in-person event with Maryville was the HughFest Invitational in 2019, where Maryville Black basically lost out in the round of 16 against Ohio State. We didn't really have any scrims or practice. We just kind of came in trying our best, and that was about as far as we could make it. So in February of this year, I was given an ultimatum to basically improve and be valuable to the team. Otherwise, I would be kicked by the end of the semester. And then after HughFest of this year, we were gonna change up the rosters a bit, and this was more of my chance to kind of prove myself. So we had about 3 weeks of tryouts that I had to prove that I was the best player for this event.
We need to not lose at all tomorrow so I can do my homework Sunday.
Why would losing affect homework?
Because then on Sunday we'd have to play earlier. If we win all games on Saturday, our first game is until 7 p.m. Yeah.
No, I got some.
So if
you
you
want one?
you wake up Sunday.
Grab it,
you
pal,
nothing
grab
all
it.
day.
I'm the Rice Krispie merchant. Maybe in Rice Krispie Depot. Hope that's okay.
Got the fancy coach shoes, you know. Gotta look nice on a special day.
No.
No.
Tell Julian, tell Julian,
No, rock, paper,
tell
scissors.
Julian.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Okay, tell Julian to suck it up and drive.
Best of 3 on shoot.
Okay, best 3 on, yeah, on shoot, yeah. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Yeah,
Rock, paper.
Oh.
Sorry.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
I have my money on you, yo Nate.
So coming to this event, I was really looking to make sure that we cemented a win in this one. I went to the HughFest event, but I only just arrived in America, so I wasn't playing. So I was kind of watching from the outside to see how things were functioning and wanted to make sure we win this one with me in and see what changes I can do in the couple of weeks we had.
I'll go with short shabby. Sorry.
One more.
I was gonna say the LCS backpacks have secret compartment.
Chase is hard flexing. You don't. That's why we play.
So let's see, we got apartments. Nice. Nice.
Good morning.
Yo, what up?
That bet's the worst bet I've ever
That
done.
dude was not having it.
I was not having it last night. I just should have watched Ted Lasso all night. I started it. Pretty good. Pretty good.
So in the past, when I was playing Oceania, you'd go and play like one match on a Friday night, maybe a best of 5. And coming in, I was normally going to bed at 2 a.m. and knowing I'd have to be up at 7:15 and play for about 13 hours straight on the first day. I actually had a coffee in the morning, which I never have. And I just said, well, when I'm really high on caffeine, my team will carry me early. And by the time I've reached later in the day, I'll still be alive and I'll put in the work then. But yeah, playing that long sucks, to be honest.
Our first day was a long day. I knew it was gonna be really mentally taxing. I've had a similar day in DreamHack Montreal in 2018. So I kind of knew what I was getting myself into for a long day.
No, you have to do it.
No, I don't. It's literally a piece of cardboard. It's just cardboard. I'm gonna break it. Like, how's this possible? It's just not.
Yeah, so our first round was against the 16th seed St. Ambrose. And most of this was like an opportunity in order to get like our hands warm, get used to the venue. It was a little cold initially, so we were just trying to get into the feel of what the venue was like.
Well, we're playing against St. Ambrose, who are sitting right there. So, we got to keep it down a bit, but we're looking to win the game in like 20 minutes. Get out of here and prep for our next match as fast as possible.
I can go here, Shady.
So against St. Ambrose, we went 2-0, and they were 2 very quick games. I was happy that we didn't mess around and kind of play with our food, and that we went up there and were respectful, put them down in like 19 minutes and moved on. So I was really happy with all that, and it's what I expected.
Yeah, it's been a while. That was actually pretty fun. I feel really excited and like energized. I really want to win, and I'm here to prove everything. That's why I picked Jarvan in game 1. It's the first seed versus 16th seed, so it kind of went as expected. We won pretty quickly. I'm more energized for the next match, which will probably be Illinois State. So it'll be fun to take down the hometown heroes as a Maryville.
So going to versus ISU, the way I kind of viewed that team from the outside and the games that I've seen is that they need disconnected to carry, or they kind of fall apart. So I was very confident in these games that if he wasn't in a serious position to carry and they didn't have a protected comp, we'd just win. And I was very confident going in. It was fun to play against my friend Nausicaa as well, because I get to talk to him after and stuff like that. So overall, it was pretty relaxing series as well.
Unfortunately for like our ISU matches, they kind of had like different champion styles. We kind of matched up really well into them. They wanted to play a lot of scaling, and we play pretty fast with a lot of assassins in the jungle. So I think we took that series pretty handily, but they have some pretty good players.
Yo, I won level 1. You ran level 1.
We're going to get some food.
Yeah, I was with the
at the stadium. At the stadium restaurant.
And you got those nachos. And
with everybody. And eat together.
They look exactly how it
Get nutrients.
Dude, I saw the Dippin' Dot cart. I saw they weren't selling any. I was so sad. Yeah, I know. It's so sad. Fuck you. My camera's broken.
Oh yeah.
Look at this.
It's open.
Oh, it's open?
It is open.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna make it. You can go first. I'm gonna make it.
I'll just have a rainbow ice, please. Just saw her. What the heck? This is weird. Actually,
I need to play by play.
okay. Well, first of all, you just get some.
Spill some on the ground too.
10 out of 10.
Really?
Honestly, they're better package.
Do you feel like
It
you have to
tastes
say
better.
10 out of 10 to justify the $5 prize?
Yes, I can. If you like.
So after taking down ISU, our next competitors were Harrisburg, and this kind of looked like it was going to be the first challenge of the run. And Shady made sure to reiterate, I didn't play in the last event, but he said, guys, make sure we take them seriously. Like our last series we had versus them was really tough, like don't mess around. So I think at this point, we're all getting into more of a competitive, serious mindset of getting ready for the first hurdle.
The first game of Harrisburg went 40 minutes deep. We didn't really expect them to have such crazy like Ziggs prio, and they had a Misha Talia counterpick into my Kiana. It was super stressful team fights all the way through. We were kind of struggling to get control over the match, and just ended up losing after about 40 minutes.
Next game. Next game.
So, do they get side select now?
Yeah. They were prioritizing red side, right?
They're prioritizing red side,
But
so we'll see.
if they liked how that game went, maybe they stick to it.
Yep.
So in game 2, loading in, even though our comp might not have objectively been insane, I was very confident that we were going to win the whole way through, because I knew I was on comfort and Chips was on comfort. It looked really close, and it was close, but I was super confident in myself. That was probably the game I was most sure on the entire time. I said, this is my game. Like, I know how to win this game. Listen to me. And so did Chippy's, and so that was a very nice game to win. That gave me faith that we were an adaptable team.
I'm gonna TP, we get like an in. Stop their backs, I'll win. Just die to stop bases, I'll win, I promise. I got it. Good job, guys.
Z tier, baby. Z tier. Z tier.
Z tier.
Z tier champs on our team? None on theirs.
Yeah, insane.
So we're about to get into the game. I think we've got ourselves a really nice draft going into game 3. We're coming off the back of a win in game 2. A really hype win as well. We backdoored them. So I think we have the mental edge. And, I'm looking for the boys to close it out.
Game 3, I got hard carried. That's about what I could feel about that game.
Just chill. It's 6K. I'll TP soon.
They're going. 6K. Cut it off. Cut it.
Play really slow. I'll be here soon.
Back. I can't do anything. I can't hit you.
I'm here.
Ori, no flash. MF, no flash.
MF.
Nice.
Watch him out.
I'm on MF. Ori has no flash. Rin two. If I can get it, can you get it?
We win.
Nice. Ori, no flash. That might kill. Yeah. Nice, great job. Let's break the top.
Yeah, good. Nice. Good.
We can
Pull it.
5, lean 5. I stopped him.
End it.
You gotta play for end, guys. You gotta play for end. Play end.
End it.
Everything that could have gone wrong went wrong. Shorter ace absolutely decimated me on Lee Sin, and we had some really big damage coming out of Azog and Chippies in those team fights, and we had one clutch final team fight where they kind of misstepped a bit. We wiped them and then barreled it down mid, and we were able to close out the series.
Andrew, give me your thoughts on that last match.
I don't know how we won, and I don't know how they lost. That's all I gotta say.
So, to this day, I have no idea how Michigan made it to the semifinals. Not in a bad way, but they took out a lot of the Titans that we were looking towards like scouting for, like SLU and Bay State. They were doing extremely well, and we were kind of hesitant going in. We were kind of making sure that we knew exactly what they were drafting. We kind of found some patterns that they were going for and took them out. And we eventually just completely wiped the series really quickly because I think we took away a lot of their core patterns.
I don't want to lose crap.
There's all in here. Behind them, Jax. You should get behind them, Jax.
I am. Yo, this guy.
Dead.
I'm coming. I'm flanking.
I got clans. I
got Kalen.
I can't PR. PR's cancel. I'm on all.
Wipe him. Oh shit.
Oh shit. I'm going mid.
Alright, take the biz.
Yeah. Take it all.
Let's top.
We can end the game off this push. We're just gonna end the game if I left there. I'm good. I'm killing this guy. Busy.
Help me. Help me.
It's mine. Mine!
No, I died! Get back.
Alright. Oh yeah, my bad. I might let it happen again.
It will be Maryville University going up 1-0 in this best of 3.
So we just banned the key components of their comps, and then they had to play these awkward comps that required a bit more finesse, and they're just not at the level of the other teams that made it that far, so we kind of just pulled them apart really easily. But I was still really impressed by them to make it that far, because they're definitely still massive underdogs, and honestly, every time they weren't playing for us, I was rooting for them, because I thought it was cool.
Oh, I'm coming my time. This is so free.
This guy has no arm. He's just no Flash Kindred. Oh, now no Flash Kindred. I'll die, bro, for the boys.
Alright, let it reset. Let it reset. I'm good.
Goodbye.
Okay.
Try to go fast. I'm coming. Oh my god, I got auto-pathed, man.
Oh.
I'm up in. I can TP later. If you guys slow play this, I can TP.
Nice. Nice. Oh. Big gaps. Big gaps. Jesus f***ing crush their spirits.
Michigan has no choice but to become stronger.
Oh my god, he steps up for a yellow card and is just gone. Double land on the solar flare, the flash into the bullet time. You can pop all the ultimates you want, but it's not gonna matter when Maryville comes to town. They have put a statement on this tournament. They will not go out like they did in HughFest. They will book themselves that grand finals ticket, and University of Maryville take the series 2-0.
So after our series against University of Michigan, I know I was really exhausted, and I think a lot of people were. It was a really long day on about 4 hours sleep. I had only eaten once during the entire day. I was just so happy. All I could keep thinking of during the Michigan series is let's play for a sleep in tomorrow. Like, I just want to sleep so I don't feel like shit tomorrow.
Kyan, how was this series for you?
Life-changing. That's my first series on stage. It's a pretty big milestone, and I'm glad I played really well.
So since we won winter semis, or it was technically winners finals, I guess, against University of Michigan, we were waiting for our last match in grand finals. So we basically had the entire day Sunday for ourselves. We got to sleep in a bit. We had a big team breakfast at a nice family diner, and pretty much got to go do out some other stuff around Illinois for the day. It was pretty relaxing, a little fun team bonding before the match.
So on Sunday morning, we all got up, got some breakfast together at some nice breakfast place, and went to the mall. We just went around and bought useless shit and looked at all the weird stuff. It was a really weird mall. It was the weirdest one I've ever been to. There weren't a whole lot of shops there, and all the shops sold weird stuff. So we'll kind of just walk around in circles and, you know, just trying to waste some time.
Shady.
Oh,
it's open. This one's cool.
Problem is I can't take this with me.
You can.
I can't fit that in my suitie.
Oh, sure. You ship it.
Especially now, the bigger I get, the bigger my clothes are. So it fills up more suitcase space.
So they have a bunch of My Hero themed candy bars. So it's Bakugo's Explosion Candy, which is just milk chocolate with like Pop Rocks in it. So it surely can't be bad.
What the?
Yeah.
Don't record me.
That's a really weird.
That's cool.
That's a really weird experience.
Chocolate was not good. Not good chocolate.
The chocolate itself is fine.
Chocolate.
So once we finally got to the venue, we still had a couple hours to kill. So we all just kind of took some of the extra pods and just kind of played a couple ARAMs, played some flex queue. And then as we got closer to figuring out who our opponent was, because Michigan actually took a game off of Harrisburg, then we started to actually draft prep for who we thought was going to win.
Got a piece of gum?
The chips are in the way.
It's just the bottom.
Not a regulation table.
Oh!
What? What? Gabby.
No shot.
That's crazy.
Alright, well, that's two.
That can't be topped. Oh. What's wrong with you? What?
Hold up, hold up.
What? I'm gonna flip this table.
I don't think anything will ever top
Here we
off.
go.
I might as well not even play.
Alright.
Yeah, dropping. Caitlin Morg. Currently we're signing up to play against Harrisburg in the grand finals.
How's everyone feeling?
We're feeling good going into it. So I just have to win 2 games and we're out of here.
So the format was double elimination, and most of the time in double elim brackets, the winner of the winners finals gets a 1-0 advantage in the best of 5 for the grand finals. That's not necessarily traditional for League of Legends, but that was the format for this event. So going into the Harrisburg match was pretty tricky, actually. We didn't really have a concrete game plan initially on what we wanted to do. We had some ideas of continuing with 1-3-1 or trying to match their team fight abilities. So we just kind of had to discuss that amongst ourselves.
With Tage on top. You guys have to match my energy. That's the only thing I ask for. Okay. 6 on 3! 6 on 3! 1, 2, 3, 6!
Farm, we are into the grand finals. Harrisburg University has made the run to meet Maryville University in a grudge match of the collegiate century.
I'm looking. On Lee.
I'm looking like Lee. I'm feeling Liana.
Yep.
I'm looking Malphite. No.
Off the X on. You guys got him. I'm out.
I can't do anything. Nice. Dio, no ulti, no exhaust. Yeah, like I can go.
Yeah. What you got? I can kill him.
That's it. Yeah.
Let's go.
Nice. Good looks. Good waving out.
Yeah, I can help you.
Do Harrisburg want to move in here and contest it? Looks like they are waiting on that decision to be made. Luke moving into the pit. 2,000 health.
I got it.
Look.
Yeah, big old.
Wipe them, boys.
Wipe them, boys.
Too strong, and Harrisburg is wiped. That's all 5 members almost going down. They get the 1 in return. Kind Jungle falls, but that's an ace for Maryville.
So after winning the second game, which was our first game that day, versus Harrisburg, I was really, high on myself because Castleton is a pocket pick of mine that even when I played back in Oceania, I always knew like if I said pick me, Castleton would win. So coming into the next game, I just felt really confident, like let's just make sure we have a good draft strategy for blue side on red side, because I knew that the entire series, both teams were fighting to pick blue side and, see what they do.
Look, Chippies though. Chippies knew they were coming and he still dies anyways. Now Maryville try to make the play here on the top side, but there's double Curse of the Sad Mummy on the screen because it's going to be Harrisburg who wipe Maryville here. This could be Harrisburg University extending the series here. Maryville were one win away from securing that grand championship, and now they are looking to go down here in game number 3. Harrisburg has roared back to life. The energy is there, the confidence is there, and we got a series on our hand.
In between games 3 and 4, I think I was almost in my own world, I'd say. I was super scared of going to a game 5, and I was trying everything in my power to not go to that game 5. I just didn't want to lose after making it this far, and basically just, I wouldn't say like choked, but didn't really offer as much as I could in draft prep or in trying to reset. I kind of took my own space, took my own time, and just tried to focus myself back in.
Yo, look, I'm going.
Yeah, I'm going.
GP. GP's free.
Okay, baby.
Let go.
Talon's behind.
Yeah, I'm matching him. You're fine.
Flash kill GP, kick Talon. To me. Yep, I got him, Mike.
Shoot the middle.
Go Baron.
Yeah, we can do this.
Again, I can. I'm coming. Yes. We've seen this flank work out, but we've also seen it not work out.
Spotted.
Elder will be spawned, but the engage is from Maryville.
On me.
I'm stop watching.
Yeah.
I flash. I'm flashing down.
Kill Gabby.
I'm dead.
I'm
on GP. I'm going GP.
We're winning.
Kali Noel.
We win.
Ezra no flash to Kali Noel. Can you slow?
Please stop chasing, guys. Dragon.
I kill.
Nice.
I kill them all.
In the game. Yeah, we can end.
We can end.
Yeah, that's it. Come, boys.
Maryville were left out of the Hugh Best Grand Finals. They will not be left out once again. Maryville University will return themselves to absolute dominance.
Being able to say that I played this tournament and I won was crazy. Even though I have so much to work on and do better, like calming my nerves and being a stronger player, that was a feeling that I will probably never let go and want to repeat in champs.
So what's next for you?
My dream has always been to play on the LCS stage, because if all I want is that to win a game on the LCS stage, it might as well be a national championship. So I want to continue fighting Odd Orange for the starting spot. Both of us have reached this point of complete rivalry where we're very similar players in skill with different strengths, and it'll never stop. I'm going to keep pushing him.
That's it.
Damn.